Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, November 17th, 2020. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Ross University School of Veterinary Medicine made a donation to the Department of Agriculture earlier today. Felicia Libert will give us more in this report.
One full-breed Boer buck goat and two first-generation crossed between Boer and local goats were presented to the Ministry and Department of Agriculture's Madden's Livestock Farm. In delivering brief remarks at the handing over ceremony, Minister of Agriculture, the Honourable Alexis Jeffers, spoke of the aim of the partnership.
This is a program and a partnership that is geared towards improving the breeding stock here on the island of Nevis, in mutton that is. And of course the farmers here on the island of Nevis, the livestock farmers that is, will be the beneficiaries of this improved breeding stock that we are introducing into the island of Nevis. Our aim as a ministry and department is to ensure that we are contributing to the sustainability of our food systems here on the island of Nevis. It does not always include just crop, because a lot of attention is placed there. But in terms of livestock, where we can provide our people with clean, wholesome protein, animal-based protein, that is also important to the overall development of our people.
Dean of the university is Dr. Sean Callanan.
This is also a nice win-win for our students, because our students contribute to this in many ways, but also they learn a lot from the community. And actually quite recently we've been here where our students have been involved in the evaluation of the reproductive abilities on this stock farm. And this has been a wonderful opportunity for our students as well. So delighted to continue the partnership, and I hope it's onwards and upwards.
Personnel from the university as well as from the Ministry and Department of Agriculture were present at the handing over ceremony. Fredicia Labert reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
Thanks, Fredicia. The general public is being invited to a land degradation workshop put on by the Department of Agriculture on Wednesday, November 18th at the Red Cross building in Charlestown at 6 p.m.
Well, this workshop is really about land or soil degradation, protecting the soil as we try to promote the department, food security, whether in the animal husbandry, poultry or crop. Protecting the environment is a safety. So come on out, the general public is invited, farmers, backyard farmers, anyone who is interested when it comes to planting of our farming. This workshop will give you some insight when it comes to protecting the environment, when it comes to overuse of fertilizer, overplowing, even too much of watering would cause the soil to move. So anything when it comes to cutting down trees or just to grow crop and protecting the environment at the same time, or even raising an animal, because especially when it comes to animal industry, cows, those large ruminants, are very dangerous, even those small ruminants. So it's just a workshop where anybody can come.
Extension Officer in the Department of Agriculture, Ronald King. Still to come.
I want to know that this is real. It has happened. It will continue to happen. So when the next cohort comes around, get on board, sign up as soon as possible and be on the next course so that you too can learn a thing or two.
The details after this break.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on MTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.
Welcome back. Junior Minister of Health and Gender Affairs, the Honourable Hazel Brandy Williams, presented the 5 participants in the Men Can Cook program with an apron as well as a book, which includes recipes and healthy cooking options and instructions.
This is what you will learn. This is what you will be cooking from. This is what you will take home to use when you're on your own. You know, this saying goes, you only learn to drive after you would have gotten your license and driving on your own. So after this course is over and you go home with this book, then you can practice whatever you want.
The junior minister made the presentation at the opening ceremony of the program, which took place on Friday, November 13th at the Charlestown Primary School's cafeteria. She also assured others that the program will continue beyond this series.
I am hoping for those persons who had the intentions to sign up, who wanted to sign up but was a little apprehensive. I wanted to know that this is real. It has happened. It will continue to happen. So when the next cohort comes around, get on board, sign up as soon as possible, and be on the next course so that you too can learn a thing or two. The World Health Organization has reported that nurses account for 59% of health professionals. However, worldwide, there are significant shortages of nurses. The WHO indicates that if we are to overcome this shortage, the number of trained and employed nurses need to grow by 8% per annum. Furthermore, as the number of people living with diabetes continue to rise, the demand for trained nurses will also continue to rise.
Junior Minister of Health and Gender Affairs, the Honourable Hazel Brandy Williams, speaking during an address to mark the observance of World Diabetes Day 2020, which is annually observed on November 14th. The Health Minister also spoke about some of the initiatives for prevention and control that healthcare workers on the island have been undertaking.
In Nevis, the number of nurses has declined due in part to migration and retirement. Currently, there are 35 trained nurses employed in institutional services and 10 nurses in community services. This cadre is supported by a team of enrolled nursing assistants, community health workers, and other supporting staff in managing the 470 registered diabetics on record. Despite all shortages, they work continuously in collaboration with other healthcare providers in both the public and private sectors to provide screening, educational and outreach activities, food care, self-management, and other essential services for prevention and control.
Junior Minister of Health in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honourable Hazel Brandy Williams. Coming up in the regional news segment, Antigua government raised funds to fix roads destroyed by bad weather. The details after this break.